Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and early impressions for Lushfoil Photography Sim VR. Yes, this game finally got VR support today, December 5th, 2025. It normally retails for $14.99. I did buy this game and I'm testing it out on the Meta Quest 3. Let's go ahead and let's just jump in. So the first two locations are Lago de Braise, South Tyrol, Italy. Then Castle Rock Beach, and you can see my progress there for both. I haven't 100%ed them, but the one that I really want to do are these two. Two of my favorites from days ago, from past years: Fushimi Inari, Taisha, and Mildrosander, Southern Iceland. So let's go ahead and let's go to Fushimi first, which is in Kyoto, Japan. And I'm on RTX 5090, and obviously this is a game developed by Matt Newell. This is his modern, I guess, remake with a whole lot of new content. But some of you may remember that I previously did videos on this same map. Back then it was a standalone program for just this one area. Big difference is that back then I believe I was at best on an RTX 3080. I might have even been in a GTX 1060, but now I'm on a RTX 5090. So and you can see, you know, these are almost near realistic graphics, you know, similar to his previous standalones. You know, the biggest difference is that they're now all together in one package, and there's more gameplay elements. Before it was more nature walking simulator, and then, you know, the photography thing was just something that was thrown in. Now it's a lot more than that. But I need to find the photo board, if I can find it. But this is in essence a nature walking simulator still. But you know, it just has a little bit more gameplay elements, and the photography part is a bit better. You can take photos just like this, and they usually look great. If you look at your photo tab, they're right there. And if you pay attention, you'll hear little sounds that'll tell you that there's some hidden secrets nearby, but I haven't heard anything so far. Here's the photo board. Okay. So, obviously, this is not going to be easy. This one's going to be one of the most difficult to find, I believe. Although, you notice that it's pretty dense, and it's going uphill, and it's going to the left. So, obviously, this is I believe a wolf spirit, or a coyote, maybe a dog. This one will probably be one of the easier ones to find. In fact, well, we haven't seen it yet. The mailbox, that's you don't have to memorize them, because when you go on photos, hold on. There you go. So all you do is have to take one photo, and then they all magically appear. So you don't have to memorize them, even though I took a horrible photo. But there they are, the different photos. So you don't have to memorize. And obviously you hear that. I believe that's just because we're near that board. You do have full locomotion, smooth. No, you don't have smooth. You only have snap turning. Sorry. You only have snap turn. That is one of my biggest criticisms of this app. I'm surprised that there's only snap turn. I believe that's the wolf statue that we were looking for. But just because that's the one photo you're looking for doesn't mean you can't take photos. Oh, look here. What? So there's one secret. Do we want... I don't think we want to go back there just yet. We want to go on... So you'll notice the music as well. I don't know. Is this the picture? No, it's not. Let me look at the photos. Why is this not the photo? I mean... Oh, it's totally different. There's like 3 rocks behind it. Okay, so... Totally wrong. That's not the right fox. This might be it. Is it? No? Or is it this one? Huh. Ah, there we go. We got credit. So you hear that little bell? That tells us that we got the credit. But just because of that, you can take photos of anything, and there is a folder where you can check out all your photos as well. I like to go in there and just look through them, and basically just delete any photo that just doesn't look good. Which, if you're gonna take a lot of photos, a lot of them are not gonna look good. But then you're gonna be surprised by how many do look good. I hear a little noise. Is it, no, totally off. Totally off. Okay. I don't want to dwell too long on that, because at the end of the day, it's not that important. This is supposed to be a relaxing experience. You don't want to be too focused. I heard something as I walked through here, like... Let's go over here. I'm interested to see what's over here. Now, I will say this is a pretty demanding game. Even on my RTX 5090, I had to target 90 frames per second by doing different things. Let me show you. So under graphics, you see that I have the plant density is one thing that I lowered to try to target 90 frames per second. But you see the view distance is pretty far off. I have anti-aliasing as DLSS. Shadows, I did not like dynamics. So if there's one, I said I had one criticism, that there's only snap turning, there's no smooth turning. My other criticism would be the dynamic shadows look really awful. That's why I only have it on static shadows versus dynamic. It just doesn't look good. But you see that the super sampling, I only have it at 1.2. The view distance I do have pretty far to try to avoid pop-in. That was the biggest thing that was killing the experience for me. And, again, I'm on an RTX 5090. So, yeah, performance not the best, if we're being honest. Could be better. I did play this on UEVR before it had VR support, and in some ways I liked UEVR better. Don't get me wrong, I like how with this VR DLC, we have obviously our avatar hands, but we can also play with the different objects like the paper airplane. There's other objects we can unlock as well, plus the camera. So there's different ways of treating the camera. So let me show you the preferences. No, is it VR controls? No. Oh, you know what? It's quick settings. So you see there's teleport, fly, or smooth walk. And then camera, there's hand frame, scale frame, and handheld. Let me show you the handheld. So this is basically the... Oh, we don't want that. Ew. Okay, there we go. So obviously the DLSR, and you can zoom in, and then if you... So if you press trigger like halfway, it'll focus. And there's different settings. As you can tell, you know, f-stop, which resolution, what framing you want. So there's lots of different options here. Honestly, I probably do want flash. There we go. But there you go. The different settings for the camera, and if you're used to using DLSR cameras, you're probably more familiar with everything there. But if you listen to the sounds, this game will tell you when you're near stuff. So, by the way, this is the walking speed you can adjust in the settings. I did increase the walking speed a little bit, but if you press the left trigger, you can even go even faster. So, ooh, look at this. There we go. We got another. You heard the bell ringing. That means we got another photo. And this might be another one. Is this not one of them? Maybe not. Oh, look, there's a we got a umbrella. Very nice. I don't know what the umbrella does, but I like it. Okay. Oh, look, there's a little cat here. Is the cat hello? Hello? I guess the cat's not alive. Okay. And by the way, here's a part that you unlock once you take all the photos. So once you take all the photos, you'll unlock that part. Is there anything else that I want to show? Let's go ahead and let me see what else is on offer here. Let's go to locations. We can go? Oh yeah, we can go to the. So let's go at night, and you'll see that at night it's rainy. It's got a totally different atmosphere now, a totally different vibe. Now, I like the music as well. I think it fits very well with this nature walking simulator. I've always said that Matt Newell makes the best walking simulators, and I'm glad that he finally brought this experience to VR and that it's free. So, kudos to Matt Newell for doing that. He probably could have charged you money for the VR DLC, but instead he offers it for free. And I recommend everyone go ahead and support. Oh, there's the umbrella. I probably should have gotten it out sooner. Okay. All right, there we go. It's raining, so we're going to get the umbrella. This is just a very relaxing game with the near realistic locations. You know, honestly, one of the best tourist apps just for visiting these locations and taking in the atmosphere. Really relaxing. And it's also super cheap. You know, it's only $14.99. Like I said, I did buy this game. And, you know, I'm happy to support Matt Newell and his work. Even though, like I said, I already have this experience. Although, obviously, this is a different experience. It's not quite the same. But a lot of the stuff is similar to the Fushimi Inari standalone. I don't believe it's on sale anymore. But obviously, very similar experiences. You know, but like I said, there's more gameplay elements in this, and obviously with the different weather as well, time of day and weather, which makes a big difference in the atmosphere. But I want to go to my favorite location, which is Iceland, Mildresander, or however you say it. So let's go there. Mýrdalssandur. Hopefully I'm saying that correct. Southern Iceland. Let's go. So this was my favorite experience back in, I want to say 2019 VR, maybe 2020 VR. Obviously, it's very similar. But it's been brought to this app, so now you get all of this just in one app. And I remember the first time experiencing this in VR, and I was totally blown away. This was my favorite location in VR. You know, back then it was bar none the best. I'm not sure that's still true today. There's a lot of really good experiences now in VR that are near realistic, but it's still one of my favorite places, though. Maybe not the best anymore, but still one of my favorite places. And like I said, for me, this is an easy recommend for Matt Newell, the Lushfoil photography sim, even though allegedly the focus is more on the photography. To me, it's still a nature walking simulator, and that's what it does best. And obviously these locations are different. Like, I don't remember this part. I don't know if that was there in the original or not, but I don't remember this part being there. So we see the little board over there, the photo board, so you can take a look at it. And obviously, like I said, you want to take a photo. Ooh, I think Iceland is probably... Wait, isn't that... Didn't we take a photo of that? Or do you have to take a photo of this before you can start taking their photos? Yeah, that's definitely that. The other ones might be difficult to find. And those two look like they might be in different seasons, like in different weather. But let's go ahead and let's try to get this one. I'm not sure why we didn't get credit for it. Let's look at it. Why are we not getting credit for it? Oh, you see how there's a little, like, a curve here? So we're too close. There has to be like a little curve. And it might not be this one at all. Maybe we are in the wrong place. Wait, where is that little curve? How would you get that? Oh, maybe it's here. Oh, it's here. Whoa, it's pretty far away then. Ah, there we go. We just needed to be farther away. All right, all right, all right, all right. The other photos might be difficult to spot, but let's just explore. Let's not worry too much about the photos. I definitely want to see the other version of Iceland. Ooh, it's very wow! Look at this. Look at the fog. Wow, this is a very dense fog right here. So if you're into nature walking simulators, this is an easy recommend from me to you. Again, this is not a full review, just early impressions. But like I said, I do have some criticisms. First, obviously, snap turn only. That's not good. I don't know. I don't know what Matt Neal was thinking there. Smooth turn is just something that should be standard in almost every VR experience. Now, not every single VR experience needs smooth turn, and there's been a couple recently that I've shown that don't really need smooth turn, and I'm okay with snap turn only or no turn. But oh, I love these little trolls. Actually, they're not little trolls, are they? What were they? But like I was saying, not every experience in VR needs smooth turn, but any VR experience that involves lots of walking definitely needs smooth turn. So in something like this, you definitely need smooth turn because, you know, to me, it's immersion breaking when I have to snap turn like this to look around. You know, otherwise you have to play standing and just turn in real life, which, I mean, I don't mind doing, but you do, as an older gamer, I appreciate being able to play VR seated, where I can just, you know, have full locomotion and smooth turning, and that should be pretty standard for most VR experiences. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, I don't want to scare them away. Let me. You know what? Let me just hold on. This is also a little bit clunky to navigate through these. Wait, oh, I was taking a photo of the penguins, but I got credit for one of the sites. I guess this is one of them. I didn't even know that. Oh, look at this. Oh, aren't they so cute? There's some visual glitches as well, as you might have noticed with those penguins when they started to swim away. You notice that they kind of like blended in together. So I've noticed a couple of visual glitches like that. And yeah, I guess they disappeared into the neither. All right. So let's just explore a little bit more before we change the time of day, wet. You know, let's just go now. So let's see. Oh, what is that? Oh, wow. That's something that I really love about this experience. Whoa, very cool. So as you notice, it's a little it's not as foggy, but also, I guess, I don't know if this is dusk or dawn, but it's got a different vibe to it. And let's see. So we got 4 more, and I honestly don't know what these are. Wow, these are going to be difficult to find. Whoa, this is probably the toughest place to get all your photos. You're just going to have to take a bunch of photos of stuff you see along the way. Now, there are invisible boundaries, so I do want to make that clear. There's several places that you just cannot teleport or walk into. There are invisible boundaries. However, you can make them visible if you want. There's a option in the settings for you to reveal these invisible boundaries. However, I don't recommend it because obviously it's going to take you out of the immersion. So, man, this is beautiful. Oh, man, I love this. Wow. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. It did. You know, I'm a little bit on the antisocial side. You know, I'm just a very introverted person. And something like this, you know, where, you know, there's no people around. I'm not saying that's always great because you know, it's not like I hate people. Oh, there's a gnome. Sorry, a gnome. I don't know why I said it was a troll. It's a gnome. Gnome. Obviously, right? Gnome. A gnome out in the wild, basically. But, what was I saying? Man, I forgot. I forgot my train of thought. What was that gnome made me lose my train of thought. But yeah, I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. I highly recommend it. Do we want to go to one more place, or are we happy with? Let's see. Let me just show. Okay, so we've got Italy, Australia, Japan, Iceland, France, Nepal, Japan again, China, and the Scottish Highlands in the UK. You know, that looks... Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh. So this is like the title. So this is like the title. Right? Like where we started off from? Oh, yeah. This is gorgeous. This might be my favorite one. You know what? Oh, it's even showing the credits. I was not expecting that. Okay. Is there actual gameplay here, or is this just walking around? You know what? There might not be... Oh, okay. So this might be the one place where there's actually nothing to do except enjoy... I mean, honestly, I this is beautiful. But I don't know if you can actually do anything here. So this just might be the main title that you get to walk around in. But it's basically just like a main menu area, basically, I believe. Yeah, I don't think there's any objectives here, or you just walk around and enjoy the view. Okay. Alright, well, this is a good place to end it, because this is probably the most beautiful place out of all the places here. I mean, this is gorgeous. I would love to visit, assuming there's no, like, snakes and stuff. I don't know. But as long as there's no dangers, I would like to walk around this lush green hills here. I guess in Scotland. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play early impressions for Lushfoil Photography Sim. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.